as I said before, I forget that I have a YouTube channel on a regular basis until I have a few friends who encourage me or remind me to post something. So that happened like last week, and I really didn't have something in mind until this week. My son pointed out how there are a lot of children in his class who do not know how to tie their shoes. And he is in 3rd grade, so he is an 8-year-old, and a tying of a shoe is a very basic function they should be able to do at that point. And he is a little bit guilty of it because he can tie his shoes, but not great. So he likes to be lazy and tie it and put it in a double knot and hope it stays like that for as long as possible before he has to tie it again. So I think that we just go along with this enabling of our children and do things because it's easier and faster if we do it for them rather than teaching them to be responsible human beings. So we complain about it a lot and then we just keep doing it. So I just thought a good tip that I could throw out there would be to give your kids some chores that are not paid chores. They are because you live here chores and because you want responsible human beings growing up in your household. So I just thought I'd throw a few of my favorite easy chores for my kids out there because I know that we like to teach them to be responsible and contribute back to the household and to do these things. But I also know that it's hard, especially if you're busy, when their help is help. So here are some jobs that actually do help me when my kids do them. Although my daughter, who is 2, she does see all this stuff and she tries to help, and I just think it's the cutest thing that she notices that we are doing this and she wants to contribute to the household chores even though she is not helpful. But we love her and we pretend like she is anyway so that she has these values instilled in her. So I'm sitting on the floor in my laundry room because as I started off talking at the beginning of this YouTube video, I was talking about how my kid can tie a shoe but doesn't want to. So I'm sitting in front of shoes because one of my kids' chores is to tidy the shoes. So as you will see behind me, there are some very tidy, nice shoes stacked there. And also their coats are hung up and their backpacks are hung up. And my daughter has about 3 times as many shoes as all of her brothers combined behind me. So that's just a problem that I have. But anyway, that is one of my favorite chores for the kids to do. It's simple, it's easy, it teaches those values. Another thing I like to do is I have a chamois, and chamois are amazing for cleaning glass surfaces or electronic surfaces. You do not need to give any chemicals to your children, you just get them wet and it removes fingerprints, smudges, all of that crap off of everything, and they'll put it back there, you know, by the end of the day, but it will look really good for like an hour, and that is worth it because you have clean windows for an hour and you taught your kids to contribute back to the household. You can get those in the car section of pretty much any store that sells car cleaning supplies. Those are washable in the washing machine and dryable in the dryer. So that is one of my cleaning things. Another one is my son just walked in. He probably thinks I'm in here talking to myself because I do that. So that's okay. I'll fix it in a little bit, okay? I am not even going to stop talking because this is like my 4th or 5th take and it's been okay up until now. So we're just going to say hi Caleb and keep talking. A few more chores I really like to give my kids that are actual helpful chores are I give them wipies because I love wipies, as I have expressed in other episodes. I like to give them wipies and have them wipe things off my hardwood floor. So we do not have a dog, but in my top 1 reason of all the 1 reasons I would want a dog would be so that they could lick crap off of my kitchen floor. So we don't have one, but we have wipies, and I have 3 boys, and I give them wipies and say, please go find all the crap on my floor and clean it up, and they do. And then those wipies also, well, new ones, clean ones, are great for wiping off my cupboards. So they do that as well, and that is helpful. My children also dust, and they don't always do the best job, but it's okay because it's training them, and it's better than how it looked when I didn't have time to do it anyway. They wash dishes, not the hard ones they have to scrub super hard, but my older 2 are very good at washing dishes. And as far as outside work goes, we have them pull weeds, we have them pick up sticks, we have them help raking the leaves in the fall, we have them sweep off the porch and sweep out the garage. Those are all things that they can do and actually be helpful, if not do it by themselves without needing us to touch it up, but usually they can do it all by themselves. So yes, my kids get allowances, and they do get some chores that are bonus chores that they can earn some extra cash for. But it is so important to teach your children to contribute back to the household, and these are great values to instill in them and to keep them from being entitled and a little bit more responsible. And who doesn't need that? I do. I got 4 kids here, and they are going to help, and they are going to be better because of it.